everyone from a very, very hot and quite smoky North Yorkshire. There's been quite a severe moor fire just on the North York moors, which are sort of just north of where we are. It's a bit further sort of northeast where this fire is, and it's not affected us so much until today when the wind direction has blown quite a lot of smoke our way. So we've had to shut all the windows and doors. It's eased off a bit now. It was a lot worse sort of lunchtime-ish, but I've managed to go outside. But because it's so hot and it is red hot, we haven't got really any major sheepy things to do, and I have somebody coming later on this evening to pick up a lawnmower, so I'm sort of housebound until they come. So I'm trying to get on top of some housey jobs and some outsidey jobs when it's cooled down. So I've been and picked the rest of my raspberries and red currants. Well, I say the rest of the red currants and some of the raspberries. There is still quite a few more left. I had already picked most of the red currants and some raspberries, and I want to make today my red currant and raspberry jam, which is out of this Hamlin book, which still has the sticker on the top, but it's 200 jams and preserves, and there's loads of lovely recipes in here. I never have a chance to make hardly any of them, but because I do tend to have quite a lot of raspberries and red currants, and I need a quick easy fix to preserve them, I tend to do it like this. My idea a long time ago when I started out with the sheep and we were thinking of doing lamb boxes and things like that was I wanted to make little jars of red currant jelly, and I was going to send them off and maybe give everybody like a little individual mint plant or something like that, or a rosemary plant, but I've not quite, that's not transfigured into the plan so far. But it is something I am thinking about, but for the moment this will just be for me to use at home in the kitchen, and it's just a really easy recipe. I've got half of what it says, but it's 500 grams raspberries, 500 grams red currants, 300 ml of water, juice of 2 lemons, a kilo of granulated sugar, and then 15 grams of butter, which is optional. So I'm going to pull all my red currants off their stalks and get started. So I'm just stripping, I'll just turn this music on. Just stripping the red currants off their stalks. So this was just off, I have one giant red currant bush that I bought. I think I got it on a mail order from J Parker's. It was before COVID, and every year, I think it was 2019, every year it's yielded, I wouldn't say super well, but it does well enough for me that never gets round to doing anything with the fruit. And then I don't know if it was the best idea in the world, but I planted a load of raspberries in front of it, thinking I was making kind of a soft fruit area. And then, even wiser, I then put the chicken run right next to them. So the raspberries really like to send up the runners. They're obviously very happy where they are, and unfortunately I've sent up the runners basically in front of where the entrance to the chicken run is. So it got to the point where it was really hard for me to get in with the chickens. So in the end I had to cut quite a few of the raspberry canes back, but I'm wanting to move around a little bit the layout of the garden. Where it is, I seem to get a real lot of bindweed coming through, and obviously I've given it the best ready-made structures to climb up, so the raspberry canes and the chicken run. I've sort of had a few things from the neighbours when I don't think they're particularly happy about it, but a lot of the bindweed is also coming through from next door. There's a low building, I think it used to be a pigsty, and you can see the bindweed is coming through the cracks in the mortar. So nobody has said anything too bad about it to me, but I did see my neighbours shaking the side of the hen house the other day, which I did think was a bit rude, because obviously it's on my property, it's mine. And I haven't had any eggs laid for quite a long time, so I'm thinking, do you maybe do things like that more often when I'm not here? and is that why my chickens aren't laying any eggs? I mean, I only have the 2 now because we took the broody hen away once her lone egg had hatched, and they're at the farm. So whether she will come back with her chick once they're old enough, I don't know. We also have out of the other clutch of eggs, I think there's about 3 cockerels, so the idea is we put 1 in each house. So my mum has 2 hen houses. Whoa, I've just flung redcurrants everywhere. Mum has 2 hen houses and I have 1 down here, so they're quite unusual cockerels. I think is one's sort of a gingery colour, and is one, the other 2, one's definitely a whitish one, and then I don't know if the other one isn't one of the, we have these, they're I think a grey Moran. But they're really nice looking cockerels, so we're quite pleased with them. So a lot of these redcurrants, now I picked them a little while ago and then never got around to doing anything with them, so they have just been in the fridge chilling, but they're still lovely and juicy. I mean, look at that. But the plan is to eventually, I will probably dig up most of the soft fruit in the autumn, which is fast approaching, and relocate it somewhere. I'm not entirely sure where it's going to go. My dad has said he wants to bring the greenhouse base over from the farm, so then at least we'll have an idea of how big the greenhouse actually is, and then I can start planning accordingly, because a lot of it depends on the size of the greenhouse, where things can go. I had drawn a little sketch of where I wanted things to be, and I was planning to have some raised beds in front of the greenhouse, but where I want it to go, obviously, if the greenhouse is too big, it might not allow for that, but we shall see. So it's been quite a busy week. I haven't done much vlogging at all. I've had quite a few things on after work, and what was it? On Tuesday, a lady came and bought one of the Valley Weather lambs from us, which was brilliant. She wanted it to be a companion for their ram, so that's fantastic that he's gone to a lovely pet home, and he's a really sweet-natured little guy. But his other 2 friends, they were sort of missing him and pining for him the day after, but a lady has got in touch and hopefully is coming to buy the other 2 off me. But you know, I will only be sure of that if she actually turns up. Then I'd listed a couple of my old lawnmowers online, or just on Facebook Marketplace, and they've sold. So a lady came and picked one up yesterday, another lady's coming to pick the other one up tonight, so that's brilliant. Then yesterday after work I went straight to one of the other villages near Scarborough to pick up a load of laying hens, because ours aren't laying as much. We've got a couple that look a bit poorly. Obviously we have some that are out of lay, those that have the chicks with them, and this young lass who we'd bought hens from before and they've done really well, she was downsizing her flock ahead of winter, so we thought, I just thought brilliant, I'll go and get some. So we got another, I got 6 off her. So I literally went from work, it was at 8 in near Scarborough, and then came back home yesterday night with these chickens, and then this lady was coming to get one of my lawnmowers, so it was sort of a bit of a busy day yesterday, and I also had some fleeces. I'd sorted through a few bits to take to another Wales girl I went to school with. She's wanting to do some crafty type things with her kiddies, so that's really good. And then this morning Mum and I went to Malton to watch the store sale, just to see how store lambs were doing, to look at the size of them and to kind of gauge against the size of ours. I mean, we don't have a real lot of store lambs because realistically most of ours are gimmers. They've thrown quite, it's been about 70-30 maybe, a bit less. Gimmers to wethers, which is really, really good, because we wanted lots of gimmers, so they'll be all entered into breeding sales and things like that. But yeah, it's just been quite busy. I'm quite glad for a little bit of a break this afternoon just to get on with a few bits. I'm glad to get these raspberries and red currants sorted. I've cleaned out my fridge because it was getting a bit gross, and that's hence why I found these and thought, right, I better get these sorted. I'm going to do a freezer audit and a store cupboard audit, just seeing what things I have left because I don't want to spend too much more money on food this month. And then I might hoover the sitting room and start tidying up in the garden if this lady's come in later on for the lawnmower, and then it'll be time to go and feed up. So here I am, we're just rapidly boiling the jam. So this is raspberries and red currants using my thermometer. I thought it would be the most accurate way to do it. So my recipe says I have to quickly boil it for 10 to 20 minutes until it gets to a soft set. Now there is a, oh god, look at all the, just 1 second. Now there is a setting on my sugar thermometer for jam, which is I think about 102 degrees, so we're just a ways off yet, but I've only literally just brought it to the boil now. Then I've got my jam jars which I've sterilised. They're going to go in the oven to warm up, and then hopefully it'll be 5:30 and my lady will have come for her lawnmower. It's still really, really hot. I've been outside and just pulled a bit of bindweed off from where the potatoes are, and I've managed to get 2 thorns from some sneaky brambles in my fingers, so I've been picking them out. But now I'm basically not leaving this pan unattended. Maxie! Mara cat. So these two, well, Mara is just walking around the kitchen yowling at me. Maxie's just come downstairs. He's been asleep on the landing all day. He's a bit subdued because I've had to treat him for fleas because he has some little friends. And I did Mara as well, but it doesn't seem to bother her as much. But I think he's struggling as well in heat. But they're basically scouting for their teas. Oh, he's cleared off. Mara cat. Like that. So I don't even know why I bother. Really, really disappointed. I literally checked it, it had got to the temperature it needed to get. I got my spoon to spoon the scum off the top and it's burned. I had this exact same problem last year. I don't know if it's my pans or what, but I'm really, really disappointed because that's wasted my entire red currant and raspberry haul this year. And it smells audibly. Well, audibly no, it smells burnt, it is burnt. I'm really, really disappointed. I just don't even know why I bother sometimes. It literally, I've been staring at it. I literally went to check the recipe to see what I had to do. It said to start spooning the scum off, which is that in there, and it's burned. So I don't really know what to do, but yeah. I feel like this happened last year, so I feel like the pans I'm using are not right. I have had issues with these pans before. They're tea fowls, and whether they're just not good enough or they're not suitable for on an induction hob, I don't know, but I'm just really disappointed. So I have spooned some out, but it smells burnt. But I mean, look at that, and that is literally in a couple of minutes. I'm really disappointed. So I just don't know whether these pans aren't right enough. I do have a big, well, it's a stock pan really, it isn't a preserving pan. But I just feel a bit, I mean, people do say T4 isn't the greatest, so whether I should invest in a better pan. But how often do I make jam when it's something I can buy? But it's like, yeah, it's just really annoying that I'd saved the red currants all that time. I don't know, is there a market for slightly burned jam? Who knows? But yeah. So Mother and I have come to see the sheep, and we've come down the gravel track in the Vincenzo. It don't look so bad. tyres are a bit white. And we'll come to see how he goes. Today we've sold 2 of our, well, the 2 remaining valley weather lambs of this time. They've gone to a forever pet home, which is lovely. Now we're coming to see these girlies. Oh, it's changed colour in here a bit. Hey up, Lily. Hello, that you look well, don't you? Think I've had to put you in a cell? No, Aunt Rose would kill me. Oh, Poppy. Hello, precious. Hello. Oh my word, look at them all coming. Hello, girlies. How are we all doing? Look, you've all run a Medisolve spot. Oh, Mum, look at SFB. She look good. She's got a real tough day. I think they're alright then, Shirley. How's Jessica? Oh, look at my Jessica. And you were with Mummy. I bet you don't realise that that's Mummy. You look real good, don't you? Oh, we're all
much of an ass.
No, well, she's a Border Leicester out of a blue-faced Leicester. I don't think she's ever going to have. That's a good yow, is that one? Nora. One of our own. Red little nibbles.
You all so dirty.
I don't know, they've been rolling around in some sand or something. But yeah, I know. So there's some Jacob Shalings in here that we need to decide what to do with. Which sale we'll go to. It's the 5, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a 5th one there. But the majority of these are...
That's never our little Rich.
That is little Richie Roo. I know, I don't know if she's over small to sell, but you know, she has potential to her. Well, look at Carol squaring up to that in there. God, Dainty's so tall. What is that woolly thing? Is that Kiki? It must be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one there.
No, that woolly thing straight ahead. Don't know what that is.
I know it little, didn't it?
Look at Denise. Wow. You can tell there's a bit of swale in her. Oh, it's Jolene. Look at fleece growth on Jolene. Oh no, that's Jolene and that's Kiki. Yeah. Yeah, so that's Jolene there and Kiki. She looks really good, doesn't she? Well, if she produces as good a lambs as Jolene has. Yeah, very happy. So we've come to look around the rest of the sheep. I can't actually see any, so we're hoping they have not escaped. I have a feeling I can see an open gate up there. So I think they've been let into the top bit. This is one of my favourite things about this bit of land, is this handling system here, which is super cool and so useful. I'd love to have, if I was to have a static handling system, I would want one like that. It's so easy to use. Oh, I see some Jacobs. Oh yeah. Oh, we're all up in here. Well, who's that? Who's eating edge? Oh.
Holly.
Hello. So good how you when your sheep come running to you. Yeah, look at your tail flashing. Hello guys. How are we all doing? We're all coming. Are you all going to be this obedient when I want to fetch you into the system? Hey up now. How are you doing, precious? What's the matter? I don't leave us. I don't leave us, sir. Oh, we don't love our respective owners. Oh, Demelda, I sold your fleece. That's been sold, so that's good. Sheba. Oh, a bit snotty. Thumbelina.
What's snotty weather?
Share, that was caught on camera. There, you look ever so good, Thumbelina, for... I can't even remember what my dad called it. The laziest, most unproductive, fattest waste of space. He had various names for you.
What is going on with your legs?
Oh, I was having a good rub. Thumbelina might as well have been a weather. She's gone to tuck 5 times and never been kissed. Eh? I don't want to go on this smelly boys. But I will never be sent to market. Never. Market? No, what's that? No, 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 no. Not me. Not me. Typical Thumbelina noise. Do I put you in with Vincenzo this year? See what happens? Well, I can tell you what's going to happen, Katy. Nout! Nout! As a non-breeder.
You want to be spot with least amount of blood.
You're fat. You want to be cool. No. Did you hear what she just said? Vincenzo. So this is Vincenzo, our Border Leicester tub. He's made up some gorgeous lambs this time, and he's going to his first show, and it's the last show we're doing this year, in about just over a week's time. Aren't you? I had entered him in another show, but he just weren't quite up to condition. So now you need to have a bath, don't you? We'll take harness off him. Because we only needed it for him to be walked in. So we'll get some water and some soap and have a go at cleaning you up.
Some brushes.
Brushes. And while we are cleaning Vincenzo, my dad's been busy mucking out. So Puma's on trailer duty, and I think we've swapped that big bucket after muck grab. Have a nice clean shed. Not that much left to do. Good. Oh no. There, gorgeous boy. Oh dear. I feel. Well, let's stand back and see, then we're going to knock it over. There he is. Hello, Vincenzo.
Hi, girl.
You've just been spilling your cud a bit, haven't you? Hello, sweetheart. You're a good boy, aren't you? Oh, a bit of a scabby on top of your head and all. Do you think we try and with Ibby scrub on his face first? This is the me and my hand-me-down jeans that Helen at work gave me, and charity shop. And this was £3 this top. Well, it does for farm, doesn't it? It's quite light, is the top.
So if we just use this tub?
I think, yeah, that's a good... Oh, yeah, because somebody broke the jug, didn't they?
Oh shit, I shouldn't have bought one.
Right, give us the jug. I don't really know how to do this. Are you going to drink it? I don't really want you to drink it, so I'm going to put disgustingness in it. See if some of it will just come off with...
What, you want the cloth?
Yes. Is there that blue one? Yeah, that one. There. What's happening to me now?
Well, you shouldn't have made such a messy gob.
Come on, well, whoever kicked you out, them busted you something, weren't it? How they could have done that. Hey, where are you going? Now I'm gonna have to have you tied up. Isn't it? Put it wrong spot that it didn't go like that. Alright. Tell you what, I was good lad, but it seems I have to go.
It's just coming off, isn't it?
It is coming off, yeah. I'm going to do it if it's come now, although I think I'm ready off. Oh, I've done it. Come here. Vincenzo. Not knowing. No, it'll be different.
Yeah, that's disgusting. That's definitely making a vast improvement. Oh yeah, looks like a Border Leicester again. Vincenzo, what's this? Digestive biscuit. No, you're as soft as out, you. You're a good lad, aren't you? We'll give you a good soap, shall we? Oh, now I'm going to get your head clean. You. Are you going to be good for me? Are you? I think yeah. I just have biscuits in my pocket out. You have to show them two girls up there how to come on. You do. You have to show them. Did you like that? Was that good? No, I'll bet it was. No, that's the soap in this one. Good boy, aren't you? Aren't you? Good lad. There you are. Oh, good boy. Bloody hell, lad. Bloody hell. Vincent. Vincenzo. Where have you gone? Vinny. Vincent. And here he is. He's had his bath. Vincenzo. You didn't like your balls being washed, did you? So we haven't done a very good job of that. But you're definitely white again, aren't you? Like your mates have come to see you. You're going to be let out. Are you going to find the biggest, dirtiest, sandiest puddle to run around in? Come on.
Do you want a biscuit, Vincenzo?
I've had one.
Oh, you give me one.
You just give me one. Come on. Yeah, but you've rustled. Pack it now.
Sorry.
Vincenzo, come on. Did you just put your nose on there? Good lad. There's a good boy. So, we shall try that area again another day. No doubt you're going to get it dirty again. But yeah, it's just his underneath is just a bit. And obviously we have your legs to do again. But no. Happy. Are you next? With clubfoot. This is 60. 60 is hard weather. He does alright, does our 60. Yeah, and you look cleaner at face. Won't we just... Oh, now you're having a wee. That only make you two look mucky. Rest of your pals are under tree, I think. Up yonder. At least you'll dry off quickly in this. Won't you?
Rosie.
You're such a good boy, aren't you? You're going to be good for me to handle? Yeah. Usually it. We were enjoying a cooler day, but the sun has come out and it's red hot. It's 4:15. We've washed Vincenzo. I've sorted through some fleeces. a lady wanted a Shirley Jacobs, so I sent her some pictures and she wants this one. This is off a gimmer. We called her F off sister because one of them was called F off because she always used to jump up at you when we were feeding. My father's mucked the shed out and now he's happy because he can park his gear under cover. I feel like Father Christmas with my sack over my shoulder. I had washed my hair last night and then it's got covered in muck and soap and suds from washing Vincenzo, but it won't matter so much. I'm at work Monday this week, normal day off Tuesday, and it is action show on Wednesday, but whether or not we go, I'm not that bothered really. Back at work Thursday, day off Friday, then it's bank holiday week after, so it's Farndale show on Monday, and we're taking the Borders, so that's why we've washed Vincenzo today, and then I'm off that week, which I can't wait.